Hello and welcome back to Between the Stars. My name is Spanj and we're on our way today to meet Admiral Mason. She's a traitor of the Republic, if you listen to the Republic that is, but it was her actions and her orders that obviously destroyed Natos' ship.
There are many more than I expected.
There are many more than he expected, apparently. We're actually a little bit... I forgot to repair before I did a suspicious activity off camera, and I only have 86% hull integrity. It should be fine. Should be okay. I've still got the laser attached that we had last time, the Mark III superior quality, laser interceptor as well. I would like a new superior quality laser interceptor, but we'll wait until we find one, I think. And then we've got a Mark III launcher and a Mark I launcher. Still. But yeah, configured for shields and engines at the moment. See how that goes. I don't think this is going to end in combat unless I kind of wanted it to. So let's see what happens. I should imagine they're just going to try and recruit me into that, and I might be obliged to do that because Flynn's a penis.
This is Kendra Mason, Admiral of the Interstellar Republic.
What's up,
We were
Mason?
waiting for you, Captain. We will proceed to dock the ships, and my men will escort you to me.
We can meet without your welcoming committee, Kendra.
You have nothing to fear as long as you don't do anything foolish. We have already lost a good number of men in combat, don't you think?
Yeah. The point is, I don't need you to dock and escort me to your ship when I can fly there myself. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. We are just going to come up nearby. Hello!
Establishing coupling protocol. Waiting for response. Request confirmed.
Okay, you enter Kendra Mason's ship with Dr. Banner. As soon as the boarding gateway lowers, a few guards receive you to guide you to the bridge. Some of the men you see were familiar faces from meetings with the Republic. To a greater or lesser extent, those people who now pointed at you as they led you to their leader had been former comrades in combat. Pointed at me? Huh? What? Seeing the Interstellar Republic in this state caused you deep sorrow. The Children of the Sun had not only wiped out the vast majority of their captains, but had fragmented the unity you had shared for decades. It does not take you long to reach the gate of the bridge of command through which they make you pass. Enter the control bridge. You cross the threshold and John runs towards his wife, who is unharmed next to Kendra. They embrace each other in tears. Anna, are you alright? Have they hurt you? Not at all, John. Admiral Mason has ensured my well-being since I boarded the ship. What are you trying to do with all this, Kendra? The same as you, Captain the Defiant. Peace. A safe universe for all. I know you don't trust me, neither you or any of your crew, but you still come to listen to what I have to say. Bradley took John's wife prisoner. Kendra gazes at Bradley, who is standing behind her. Forgive Bradley, he's strong and loyal, but he's a complete idiot. We didn't mean for you to worry, Doctor. We've taken Anna for her own good. The Children of the Sun are looking for you. They know that the Republic has found you in Zaya. As long as Natos tries to find you, I'm afraid all your relatives are in danger. What a coincidence. It served you to bring us to you. Our priority has been to keep Dr. Banner out of the reach of the Children of the Sun. Bradley has not been very gentle, but he has definitely served to bring you to us. I apologize again for the forms, but we needed to meet face to face. What are you going to do with us? I'd like nothing more than for you to join us, Captain the Defiant. Flynn has betrayed us all. That man has conspired against the Interstellar Republic and deserves to pay for his betrayal. It seems to me that we have different ideas about who conspires against the Republic. Or what are you trying to tell me? I don't think Mason's conspiring against the Republic at all. She took out Natos' ship. That's a pretty clear indicator that she's against the Children of the Sun. What are you trying to tell me? Think about it. How did the children know where to find the remains of the Genesis? How did they anticipate the attack on Tacit Stella? Admiral Flynn has been playing both sides all this time. The Interstellar Republic is in a delicate situation. We need all the trusted captains by our side. You summoned me to battle at Tacit Stella under false pretexts. I did what I was supposed to do. After the War Council, the children were informed of our plans. Our ships detected signs of the approaching fleet, and there was no time to discuss the implications of the attack. What was certain was that we had to act before the Admiral knew of our plans. What if I refuse? In that case, you will be my prisoner until you change your mind. I do not intend to expose the Republic any more than it already is. I know you are an honorable man, just like Scott. If you swear to fight by our side, I will allow you to join us in battle. The time has come. The true defenders of the Interstellar Republic must unite to end the enemies infiltrated into our own base for the safety of the galaxy itself. We must destroy Admiral Flynn and expel his followers from headquarters, even if it costs us our lives. I will not attack the headquarters. Do what you want with us. That's my only option here. Okay. Kendra Mason seems somewhat disheartened by your response, but not enough to hesitate when she sends you and the crew into prison. The men behind you are aiming at you while the escort ships sail alongside. I'm sorry, Captain, but you're too high of a risk for all of us. The sound of lasers hitting the hull flood the ship. A huge jolt shakes the corridor through which you run, causing you to fall to the ground violently. Crew, now! You take advantage of the confusion to headbutt the man who followed you, and quickly the rest of the crew do the same. Combat alarm mixed with the shots of the ship receiving from the outside deafens you, as it is deafening me right now! Running from one side to the other, you find part of the Vice Admiral's crew while the specialists try to defend the ship of the squadron as besieging them. Protect Banner. We must get him out of here. Oh my god! Are you serious right now? There's a battle going on out there, and we're just... Oh my lord, right, okay. SMG these fools. Resolve the dice. Yeah, Republic Guard. Roll again. We need to get back to our ship, goddammit. We've got 1 attack point, 4 attack, fire the pistol. Finish them off. There's 1 left. Roll the dice. Come on. Resolve. Done. Victory. Moving on. I really hope my ship isn't taking damage during all of this. You advance through the corridors, opening fire while escaping John and his wife. Luckily, the battle outside the ship keeps Kendra Mason's troop busy, and you reach the boarding gateway. As the gateway opens, you maintain containment fire, preventing the guards from hurling themselves at you. You enter the ship and close the gate, but not before launching a grenade that makes it impossible for them to follow you. Or you all run to your battle stations while Banner accompanies you to the bridge. Prepare for battle.
The prisoners have escaped! Don't let them get to Flynn alive!
Protect Banner's ship! We must hold until the Admiral arrives! Hold on, Captain!
Is this Republic
the
against
Admiral's
Republic?
On his way.
Don't do it, Captain. You'll doom us all.
Hey, some tough looking boats. This Republic on Republic violence is making me sick.
We will destroy you, traitors! No one turns their back on the Interstellar Republic!
Flynn sold you out, you fools! You have no right to be called captains!
Feel bad, man. Feel bad. I feel like I should probably just take them down to like... Oh, oh, that was close. Take them down to like minimal health and then just leave them there. I'm not sure they do me the same courtesy though. This is like a fight to the death. It's ridiculous. Be able to just disable their ships. Whoa! We're taking a few hits now. A few missiles is just running astray that we got to try and outrun.
Captain,
This guy's on 0.
I'm detecting the proximity of the Admiral's ship nearby.
Admiral, Flynn's here.
Don't let them hand Banner over to him.
Protect the captain's ship. We must secure his escape from battle. Captain, head immediately toward us. We must get John out of here.
Okay. Weaving through the gunfire, you get close enough to the Admiral's ship. Instantly you see Flynn addressing you through the personal communicator. Captain, we must get Dr. Banner out of here. Our ship doesn't have enough power. We must get him aboard the Arcadia. Admiral, it's impossible to proceed with the coupling. We'll open the boarding bridges. My men can cover us for a few seconds. You'll have to jump aboard with the doctor. That's crazy. Even if you manage to put on your suits before being blown up, keeping the ships close enough to allow you to jump is unthinkable. It's crazy, sir. We can't. Listen to me, the Defiant. Listen to me, the Defiant. The man on board is the only one capable of repairing Genesis, our last ace up his sleeve to the rival, the Children's Fleet. If he is captured, Nartos will have killed the last hope of the Interstellar Republic. I know I'm asking you for the impossible, Captain, but we have no choice. Jane Scott has always trusted you, and I will do the same. Prove us right. I will do it. You get up, running, while you take Banner, pulling his arm. I'm not leaving here without Anna, Captain. You grab John by the front of his jacket and stop cold to look him in the eyes. I swear on my life that will get her out of here, Banner, but now I need you to keep a cool head. If you die, not only will your wife die, your friends, your neighbors, all the people knowing in this galaxy will die. John remains silent for a few seconds. His eyes begin to redden. Alright, get ready, we won't have a second chance. You put on your suits, go down to the gateway while you're receiving the crew the last instructions. You must wait for the right moment. A couple of centimeters less would be the end. With great skill, you stabilize the ship while the battle continues. The pilots, helped by the maze system, approach little by little until leaving the gangways aligned in front of each other. On the other side, you can see Flynn on the bridge, who directs the operation from his suite's transmitter. It's time, Captain. Help Banner. Jump. You look at the bridge for a few seconds as the words Kendra Mason pass through your head. Jump, Banner. How did the Children's Son know where to find the remains of the Genesis? Flynn is perplexed. Captain, it doesn't matter now. We have to get to the doctor out of here. You never told me how you survived the battle at Tacit Stella. Captain, I order you to jump with the doctor immediately. Do you hear me? You're not so sure anymore. You look at the ship as you think of everything that has happened. I think we'll take care of getting John Banner to safety. Your sense of danger is triggered. Something didn't add up to all of this. You turn around while you pull John. Change your plans, Banner. We're going to take back to the ship. You've barely advanced a few feet when a wave of pain shakes you to the ground. Your back burns. You turn to see Daryl Flynn just trying to kill you from behind. You're one of them. Captain, you couldn't fulfill a simple order. No, you had to stick your nose in my business, just like Scott. Your face is even more ridiculous than Scott's when she saw Admiral Nartos and I finishing off her stupid crew. Shut up. That idiot followed my orders to the last detail for the Stellar Summit, the most powerful ship in the Interstellar Republic, doing my errands while they finished Tacit Stella's headquarters. The only thing I regret is that she died without knowing it was all my doing. I said shut up. Shower of lasers falls on Daryl Flynn's boarding bridge, forcing him back. It's the crew, equipped with pressurized suits. Some of them open fire as they head towards you. Sir, we must go back inside. The crew and Banner help you. Carry you back to the ship. There is no time to retreat. Treat wounds. You must make sure Daryl Flynn pays for everything he's done to you. All at your positions.
Concentrate all your fire on the captain's ship.
Now we switch to the other side.
Change of plan, guys. Our top priority is to protect Banner. You did the right thing, Captain.
You're betting on the losing horse, Captain. The Republic will wipe out all you traitors.
I will shut your mouth once and for all, Flynn. You'll pay dearly for what you did at Tacit Stella. You betrayed your own. You served Scott and Shadow's head to Nardos on a silver platter.
Don't believe what he's saying. He's just trying to confuse you.
Die, you bastard, die! So yeah, I mean, I'm hitting this thing pretty hard with all these missiles.
To destroy the captain's ship. Do you hear me? I will personally
I'm overheating.
execute anyone who turns against the Republic.
Ooh, take that, bitch. Basically, my missiles are not doing as effective as they usually are, but then I think this is because this is a big, tough boat.
This ends here, Flynn.
The Arcadia.
Don't claim your victory yet, Captain. If I fail, I'll drag you down with me.
Oh, I'm taking some hits, baby. Ouch, ouch. 83% shields, still good, we're still good. More of those barrages, though, probably not going to do us any good. Whoa, whoa, ramming speed, Jesus! I don't think ramming is a thing in this game, so that was lucky. Get out of here, Flynn.
Admiral, Flynn's ship is down.
Yes, of course it is.
Stay alert! There are still enemies around!
I see you, 30%er. I see you. Weak point on the front. Take him down, take him down. Those plasma artilleries look amazing.
Enemies beaten.
Captain, are you alright?
Some of those captains have been instructed with me.
We don't have time to mourn the dead, Captain. Head for our ship immediately. I think we have much to discuss.
That was quite a battle. That was very confusing. You know, I just destroyed like 3 of your boats and then decided to change loyalties, and now you instantly trust me. You go onto the bridge with your head low to meet Mason. The anger had gradually turned to guilt. Perhaps if you had listened to what Mason had to say at the first, well, I was trying to, but you didn't give me the options in game. You would not have come to such a situation. The battle was over and the victory was yours, yet so many lives and companions and friends ended that day, all following an honourless man. Fool, we told you it would happen. Half the fleet has perished to protect you. Remain silent. Don't you have anything to say? I'd be ashamed to call captain if I were in your situation. That's enough, Bradley. But Admiral, this man, I said that's enough. You guys have a good share of the blame. Well, he's right. He is right. I should have believed her from the beginning. That doesn't matter anymore. We have Banner, and with Flynn out of the game, I'm sure Nartos will have to rethink his strategy. Admiral, our fleet is almost destroyed. We can't face the children of the sun with what we have. I know, Bradley. That's why we must take advantage of the little time we have until Nartos is recovered. I've gained a new trait. Humble. Increased the charisma level by 1. Lovely. What can we do? The first thing is to secure the headquarters. We can't win this battle without them. There are still captains who trust Flynn. We must make them realize the truth and let them know the Interstellar Republic is one again. It always has been. Captain, you will escort Banner and his wife to the barracks. We'll meet you there. If Nartos keeps looking for John, it's much safer for him to travel with you. I'll do it. Bradley, Admiral, are you going to trust him after everything that's happened? More than many, Bradley. If the captain has shown anything, it is that he's a loyal person as well as a talented soldier. As soon as he saw it with his own eyes, he decided on the right path. That honors you, Captain, the Defiant. I should have listened to you from the beginning.
May,
You're right.
set course coordinates to headquarters.
Error. Initiating dissuasion protocol.
Oh.
Are we really going to do this? Are we going to attack the headquarters of the Republic?
I fear so. Admiral Mason is right. We can no longer fight amongst ourselves. Let us hope they come to their senses and we don't have to use our weapons.
Why don't we take a deep breath before we make hasty decisions?
Dissuasion protocol. I like that. Oh, there's a lot of carnage. Oh, there's a lot of carnage. How many ships of those ships did I destroy? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Still not found a bloody shipyard. I mean, I could go all the way back to... I know there was Chiela and things like that. But I think the ships gradually get better the more you sort of advance through the systems and stuff. We're on Hedron and Yixa, and there's another cluster in Bolafuka team, and I'm hoping that this little cluster here has some shipyards, and maybe we can buy a new ship there. So we're going to press on and go back all the way back to Kodmadya, which is public territory. Here we go. You used the trip as an opportunity to get off the bridge to meet the prisoners rescued in Zaya. Since you had left the city, you had hardly had any contact with them because of the seriousness of the situation. On the way, you find Huggins talking to some of them and ask him to come with you. Go talk to the prisoners. You call the group that comes to the room while they ask questions at frantic pace. Having kept them uninformed for so long, it generated serious doubts in them. You break the continuous whispers and start talking. We are going to the headquarters of the Interstellar Republic. I warn you that the situation is critical. We still don't know what we will find as soon as we arrive. You'll wait until we secure the area while I and the crew take care of the situation. Mr. Huggins will stay with you in the meantime to ensure your welfare. As soon as you finish talking, the group starts getting agitated. Any questions? We are fed up with this risk, Captain. We joined you at the planet because we thought you were coming to free us. Since we've been on this ship, we've done nothing but risk our lives for a cause that doesn't concern us while we're confined in the cabins. At least when we were prisoners in Zaya, we weren't being shot at every 3 minutes. I know you're worried, but we don't have a better situation. There will be no safer place than the headquarters. I know you're worried, but we don't have a better situation. You understood perfectly the discounts of those men, but they had to understand the situation as it was. I know that you are tired and you're afraid. It is normal. I am really sorry to have to drag you with us until we get to the headquarters, but I assure you it is the safest place left in the galaxy. As soon as we get there, we'll set up some barracks where you can live for some time. When all this is finally over, you'll be completely free to leave the barracks and go wherever you please. Now you're fugitives, and they won't stop until they finally hunt you down. Hayes speaks again with the support of some of the rescued prisoners. It seems that his opinion was generalized in the group. No way. I would rather die free than in a cabin waiting not to be hit by a laser. We have spoken among ourselves and we believe that the best thing to do is that we abandon the ship on the way to the headquarters. We won't follow you to battle ever again. You prepare to respond to him when one of the men leaves the group in the direction of Christian. Without a word, he comes to him and punches him in the face. Observe what happens. Shut up. You're nothing but a bunch of ungrateful people. If it weren't for the captain, you'd still be in Zaya helping the children assemble rifles. Don't you even have a bit of honor? That man is fighting for all of you. He's risking his life so that no one has to go through what we've been through, and you want to run. Tell me, Christian, where exactly do you want to go? The whole galaxy is plagued by Nartos' troops. You'll defend the rest of the group. Will you defend the rest of the group? Intervene. You break the silence. As I said, as soon as we get to the headquarters, you'll be free to do as you please. Until that moment, none of you will leave this ship. We are risking something much more important than our lives in this. After what happened, no one replies. You leave the room looking back at the last moment as the group argues. Your gaze meets the glance of young Patrick, who nods farewell. Go back to the control bridge.
Captain, I'm picking up signals from an abandoned ship full of credits and weaponry in a direction that's totally opposite from the headquarters.
Hey, let it go already. We know you don't have a dissuasion protocol.
Activating hibernation protocol.
This doesn't have a dissuasion protocol. It has a hibernation protocol, though. Okay, alright, we've been intercepted. Now, what do we got? We got Republic or children's
all
ships?
crew to battle stations.
Oh, I am taking hits. I am taking serious hits. That hit hard. My shields are down 38%. These ships have suddenly got a lot tougher all of a sudden. So finish them off though. Shields on the left are taking a beating, so we're going to switch to the right side. Take a few missiles on the chin. Oh! God damn, those artillery rounds are tough. That missed me, bitch. Come on, missiles. Finish this scumbag off. Thank you.
Great job, crew. We did it.
Oof. Outrunning those missiles, okay, unless we turn like quite sharply, and then they do catch up very quickly. We actually took quite a lot of shield damage there, but fortunately the shields did hold. So the advantage of this ship is it's got stronger shields than many others. So That seems to have worked quite nicely in our favor there.
Request permission to dock.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Okie dokie. We're going to stop here, get some repairs, and maybe check the old market. We can actually park the ship. There we go. Okay, repairs. Looks like we got a shield generator, an ion reactor, and a mine launcher for sale here, but I can't actually sell back, which is slightly irritating. These are actually blueprints as well, so I might actually, because if we have a look in departments, engineering workshop, we don't actually have a shield generator. So, what's my credit? 24k. I'm gonna buy that. Yeah, thanks. I guess I can't sell my own blueprints, can I? I've got all these armaments that I picked up from that battle, though. Shotgun Mark IV does 273 damage a second hull damage. Wow! Very nice. What about research? Have we got any more? R120 launch rocket system Mark III, 239 damage a second. What? What? Look at this though, this does 40 damage a second to the hull, the R80. The problem with these rocket launchers is that they're completely ballistic, so you have to hold a bit like my current missile systems, but of course they track. You have to hold your cursor on the target until the missile gets there and then they hit. I don't know how fast they travel. Speed 387. I suppose we could probably so guided missiles speed 160, so they're a hell of a lot quicker than my normal missiles, but it would be an interesting be interesting to use them, see how they work. Yeah, weird. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff here. Cannon and Republic's normal, but that shotgun is particularly tempting. You imagine a shotgun coupled with these R120s. Yeah, put the shotgun on the front and then have R120s and then you just basically you face hug a ship. You just go straight in, point blank range, daka daka daka. The problem is I don't think the shotgun, the missile launchers I think will bypass shields because they don't have shield damage. They only have hull damage, whereas the shotgun you'd have to get through the shields first. Yeah. We definitely need a new ship. I think we definitely need to be moving on to a different boat. We got 19,000 credits. I'd have more if I could actually sell anything here, but it doesn't look like I can. So we're going to have to move on. We are repaired. Let's just make sure there's no injured crew. Scrap. Let's get scrap in. Scrap. Got to keep these scraps up. They keep giving us a nice little flow of resources. There we go, we can only put 4 in there, but that gives us like all those different resources, including 11 Calanite, which is actually one of the rarest. We haven't got any quantum cores, we've got no black argax. So much of this game that we haven't even got into yet. It's refined Siderium. But I think we're just about cresting out of the kind of starter levels now. We're starting to get into more difficult territories. So we need to proceed now with a bit more caution, I think. The missiles aren't going to serve us very well for much longer. I'm hoping that this is the headquarters, that there's a shipyard here and we can upgrade our ship to maybe the little Explorer, I'm thinking, because that does have, I think, what was it, 5 weapon slots and 3 energy slots, so that, you know, and it's quick and light and stuff, so yeah. Well, we'll see. Let's get there and see what happens.
You've got a lot of courage to show up here after what you've done.
We didn't come here to fight, Commander. All we want to do is talk.
Why don't we talk about how you stole part of the fleet of the Interstellar Republic? Or better yet, why don't we talk about how the captain who's with you betrayed Admiral Flynn and his men?
Admiral Flynn was under the command of Nardos. I acted according to what would be expected of a soldier of the Republic.
Are we fighting? Tension continues to grow between the two sides. That was a particularly tricky situation. Both sides weren't really looking for an armed conflict, but they were unable to give in. Admiral Mason had been right about Flynn. She had warned you several times and had even protected you in battle when you had almost let them capture Banner. If there was one thing you had learned from her, it was that she was not the kind of person to enjoy violence, even if she was exceptionally good in violent situations. This could turn into one of those times when there is no other way out. If you wanted to win the war, you had to have the headquarters and the support of all the captains, even if you had to win it by force. I finished him off, and I'd do it again. Charisma 8+. Oh, I don't think 8 or more. Asking a lot, but here we go. Come on, 9. That's a 6. You're headed directly for the commander. Admiral Darrell Flynn leaked information to the children about the recovery of Genesis and attack on Phoenix. At the slightest chance he got, he quickly shot me in the back like the dirty rat he was. To keep believing in that man is like kissing the children's son's ass.
We won't deal with traitors like you. We'll avenge Admiral Flynn.
Think carefully about what you're doing, Commander. We don't want any unnecessary blood spilling.
You will not set foot in the headquarters. Captains, to arms!
Ooh!
You've made the wrong choice, Commander.
Whoa!
Take them out.
What the hell? Wow, there goes my front shields. They are down. They are very down right now. As down as they could possibly be. That was an outrageous barrage. There goes my rear shields as well. Rear shields are down. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. We are, yeah, we're in possibly a bit of trouble here. Let's keep the side shield to 7%. So they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. And we just need to just finish this guy off because holy crap.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Taking hits. Taking hits. Taking big bad hits. Jesus. Die. 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 Die before I die. That's the mission. I've overheated my weapons. That's bad. That's bad. Frontal shields are a bit recharged now. Oh, there they go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Die. 14% hull integrity remaining.
We must land. Get ready. The battle isn't over yet.
We'll go ahead and secure the landing, Admiral. See you on the ground.
Oh, wowzy. That was he. That's the words. That's the words that come to mind right now. Wowsy palsy, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't think of anything else, huh? Yep. With 14% hull integrity, we're going to press on. Like an absolute mad lad. I need this to be over, and you know, and no more fights. Holy crap! That was a lot of damage. Okay, we made it. So I don't think the ship is under any more threat, at least for now. We got the headquarters. Here we go. You stay in the sky at a safe distance from the headquarters, awaiting Mason's signal. Those facilities had been designed for maximum protection against air attack, preventing any unauthorized access. It was time for negotiation. The chain of command of the Republic had undergone drastic changes since the beginning of the war. Flynn, Zhao, Scott, the three pillars that had sustained the organization falling, forcing to reassign the positions urgently. With the death of the high ranks, the Interstellar Republic was more disorganized than ever, with inexperienced captains commanding the largest military conflict ever seen. Mason was convinced that the remaining soldiers knew it. They should know it, because that was your last ace up your sleeve. Keep listening. Really, Neil? You dare question my orders? At your age, I had already bled for the Republic in dozens of battles. What have you done? Just stay busy beneath the desk of the commanders to accumulate influence? The Interstellar Republic will never follow someone like you. Admiral Neil Marsh. The Council chose me, Mason. The Republic is fed up with foolish soldiers who are driven by their bloodlust. Under my command, we will achieve a new era of peace and prosperity. We will pact over surrender with Emperor Nartos himself if necessary. I will not let the Republic fall into this war. You never understood, Marsh. Shao and Scott must be turning in their grave. Keep listening. They both look at each other through their terminals. Mason maintains her calm, proud appearance in sharp contrast to Neil's Marsh's aggressive tone. Your rank has the same value as your honor. As of today, all officers designated by Flynn will be relieved of their duties. We will investigate one by one your relations with the former admiral. We will not tolerate any more infiltrators. I'll say it one last time, soldiers. Open the door. Admiral Marsh, don't do it. They'll end us like they did at Hedron Gigax. Hedron Gigax. The controllers seem confused as they watch the discussion without knowing what to do. Crew, to your stations. A loud siren announcing the opening of the spaceport resounds in the sound of the engines. What the hell are you soldiers doing? Close the bay doors! To arms! To arms! Admiral Mason, we don't have much time. We've blocked the manual closing of the port. You must land as soon as possible. The defense protocols will be activated when you hear the sound of the shot that ends his life, flooding the terminal's camera with blood. Quickly! Immediately, you dive into the spaceport access as you try to dodge the projectiles launched by the land defenses. As you give orders to your crew, time stands still as you listen to the bursts of some of the impacted ships. You fire back trying to disable the turrets, but there are too many of them. Kendra Mason's ship starts landing, and now it's your turn. Once you land, you would have to advance through the barracks, repelling anyone who opened fire on you. There would be no way to identify enemies. Land. You open the landing gate. Both you and your crew, fully armed, go to the ground between gunfire from both sides. Neil Marsh's faithful men had taken defensive positions, trying to prevent you from getting to land. You can see Kendra Mason at the front of the command, shooting unceasingly towards one of the entrances, inside where several soldiers are sheltered. Captain, we must make our way to the Admiral's office. This will not end until we finish Marsh. We'll cover your back. We are in combat, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. This is... Let me just see. We've got a lot of sniper rifles, SMGs. We've even got grenade launchers, fragmentation grenades. Let's roll the dice. Looks like we're going to be exchanging shots fairly evenly on this one. They actually have an attack of 5, bastards. Okay. Let's see if we can reduce their numbers. Some of them only have 1, so if I SMG them, it takes it all down to 1. Okay, fine. Resolve the roll. We're going to take a few more hits, but we're going to take a few of theirs out much quicker than they're going to take ours out. So, roll the dice. We're going to shield up. Let's just resolve that straight away. Roll the dice. We get a double attack, they get no attack. That should finish them off. Resolve. No point wasting our stuff down here. That was the last one. Moving on. You advance through the headquarters as you cover Mason, who leads you through the corridors. Chaos reigned in the facility. Comrades in arms shooting at each other. Captains falling into the hands of their own crew. One shot brushes your head, bringing you back to reality. You had to concentrate on the mission. That attack would decide the future of the Interstellar Republic. All that was left was to go through the door that stood in front of you. Let's do this. The control room was empty. Normally, dozens of soldiers would escort the Admiral in his duties. You had assumed that Neil would have barricaded himself there waiting for you, but it seems that that was not the case. You hear a sound under one of the tables and approach carefully, kicking the seat out of the way. Under the table, Neil sobs, crouching. Marsh, I thought you were a fool, but didn't think you were a coward. You should have surrendered the headquarters when you had the chance. Believe me, if I had been Nartos, this would have ended much worse for you. Execute Neil Marsh. Bang! Arrest Neil Marsh. You pick up Neil by the arm and put handcuffs on him with the intention of taking him to the cells. The game was over for him. With Kendra's troops on the ground and support of the captains who had rebelled against him, the mandate of Admiral Neil Marsh had just been ended. Admiral Mason, don't bother, Captain. I'll save you some work. Mason draws a weapon from a belt and points it at Neil's. Don't do it, Admiral. That's enough. This man has preferred power to the Republic. He doesn't deserve to be taken prisoner. I know, but we are not like them. The Interstellar Republic cannot be constructed on revenge. Let's take him prisoner. He'll have time to think about what he's done. Mason puts the gun away and nods to you. Get him out of my sight. The headquarters was yours again. I'll take him to the cells. Woo! Meet Mason in command. Let's see what we've got to say for ourselves. The headquarters had been conquered. Mason's victory had placed the facility under her complete control, and the preparations for the final battle were already on track. It had been barely 2 weeks since the battle that was now barely perceptible. Kendra had taken charge of putting back into operation those ruins you had left after the battle. You walked through one of the training domes to head to the command room, where you would meet the Admiral. After a few weeks without having heard anything from her, she has summoned you along with the crew, Dr. John Banner. Meet with Mason. You enter the command room where the Admiral awaits you next to Captain Jess Bradley. That man was one of Mason's most trusted people, although you didn't understand why. Greetings, Captain, Dr. Banner. John seems disappointed, but that was not surprising. Lately his life has gone wild. As far as you knew, he had been operating for years for the Interstellar Republic, but to be involved both himself and his wife in the middle of a conflict of such magnitude was too much to handle even for him. Captain in Defiant, your orders, Admiral. Without beating around the bush, Kendra starts talking. I think it's time to clear up some issues, Dr. Banner. As you know, Nartos has been looking for you for a long time. We couldn't help but wonder why. Don't misunderstand us, we don't doubt your skill, but why is the most dangerous man in the galaxy looking for you so desperately? John Banner was the team leader of the Genesis project. Currently the Genesis is under our control, although Nartos could have captured it if he wouldn't... Although Nartos could have captured it, he wouldn't have been able to get to it. In which case, I don't grasp the desperate interest the children have in Scott's ship. We are all in agreement over its firepower, but Nartos was able to end it on Tacet Stella. Why bothering going back to repair it if he counts on his own massive army? The team of engineers is trying to recover the ship, but their efforts are completely useless. Restoring the ship's mechanical systems was relatively straightforward, but for some unknown reason the ship's inoperative. When it arrived at the docks, the central module of the artificial intelligence system had disappeared, and the ship does not respond to any of May's systems we have tested. What do you mean? It's been almost 20 years since I left my teachings at Endcliff, when the Interstellar Republic knocked on my door offering me the position of head researcher at the galaxy's most skilled engineers. I thought it would be the greatest scientific opportunity that I'd ever had in my entire career. Now I realize it was a terrible mistake. The Republic was looking for the deadliest weapon known to man, and I assure you, we almost got it. Hydra, a lethal weapon that would be the key to taking control of the whole galaxy. With the theories formulated, we soon began to experiment with the first prototypes, with several advances far above the current Maze systems. An artificial intelligence system capable of commanding entire fleets on its own, capable of deciding and learning. The years passed and the research came to a dead end. The system, while functional, seemed to be acting against us on its own will. Millions of lines of self-generated code, parameters set at will, self-directed functionalities. We had gone too far. Hydra was alive and we could barely control it. Faced with the pressure of the old council to go ahead with the project, we were tangled up in the whole situation. Only Admiral Shao and the Captain Scott really understood the implications that Hydra could have, so we got down to work. As the person in charge, I should have destroyed Hydra forever and assumed all the responsibility. But I was afraid. We had worked for years on that, and the investment had been astronomical, even for the Interstellar Republic. We could not simply destroy it without raising hundreds of questions, so from that moment on the scientific team focused on containing it, limiting its full potential. With the new system we designed under the name Genesis, we sealed Hydra by keeping it under control at the cost of reducing its power to the minimum level. That's impossible. Hydra had been contained within the May core of Genesis, designed to serve as a barrier and prevent it from becoming destabilized. The Republic had obtained the deadliest ship to date, a ship capable of competing hand in hand with entire fleets thanks to the monster that slept inside and struggled to get out, the Genesis warship. Knowing the truth, former Captain Scott didn't think twice. She would be in charge of serving for the rest of her days as the warden of what the Interstellar Republic had created. Without further ado, she called her trusted men to serve as a crew and left Tacet Stella. You remained silent. That story had left a knot in your throat. With Hydra under his control, Nartos will have the galaxy at his mercy, as long as he can control it. Otherwise, I don't even want to imagine what Hydra could do for itself if it were unleashed. Mason says, all is not lost. If Nartos is looking for you, it is because they have not been able to access the core, which will give us some time. You overestimate my capabilities, Admiral. Sooner or later he'll get access to the core, and that'll be the end. I don't think so. In the midst of all the chaos, you show the core Genesis. That's it! We rescued the main core from the Genesis when my crew and I found it. We wanted to know exactly what happened to Scott, but it seems that we have in our hands what Nartos seeks so desperately. No wonder the science team couldn't access it. Banner, it's unfair of me to ask you, but we must rebuild Genesis. I fully understand the risk we run, but we have no other option. After the battle with Flynn, our capabilities have been diminished. The only thing that can balance the scales is the weapon Nartos is looking for. Hydra can't be controlled, Admiral. It's too powerful. With enough time and the right personnel, maybe we could rebuild the ship and contain it, as we did some time ago. Nothing will change. The best thing to do now that you know the truth is to destroy Hydra forever. Banner's right. It's too dangerous. Nartos knows the truth about Hydra. Even if we destroy it, they wouldn't take long to find you or any of the other researchers in the project. Once Nartos is master and lord of the galaxy, he will have all the time in the world to get what he wants. If we don't finish the Children of the Sun now, it doesn't matter what happens next. Banner thinks deeply. I will. We will rebuild Genesis and strengthen security. We'll keep Hydra at bay long enough to beat Nartos, but not a minute longer. As soon as we finish with the Children of the Sun, we will destroy it forever. Swear it, and I will get to work. I swear. Banner leaves the room. After your oath, he will begin work to rebuild Genesis and strengthen the security of the core. The Doctor has left, so you and Mason can have a talk. By the way, Admiral, I'd like to ask you something. In my ship, I carry a group of prisoners that we rescued in the city of Zaya, where we found the Doctor. We cannot return them there because the city is controlled by the Children of the Sun. I would like to ask them to remain in the headquarters until the war ends. They have nowhere else to go. Alright, Captain. We could use some help in maintaining the facility. They will work in the headquarters next to us while they are here, and they will be paid accordingly. Thank you, Admiral. Bradley keeps his mouth shut during the whole hearing, but he keeps an eye on you. Only by the expression on his face you can know what he's thinking about. By the way, Captain, we have received signals from the Children of the Sun scout squadron near this sector. Most of my men are busy fine-tuning facilities or starting with recruitment. I need you to take care of it. At your command, Admiral. Bradley says goodbye with a grin on his face. Bradley, you will join the captain on this mission. I trust you and ensure his safety. Either of you both come back, or neither of you return. He who laughs last, laughs best. And you use the moment to remind Bradley with a sharp glance. As you command, Admiral. Let's get to work. Hooah! It's all kicked off. Holy crap! Full coup d'etat in progress. But yeah, it looks like we've managed to remove the cancer that is in the Interstellar Republic and take control of everything. I just hope that we haven't destroyed so many ships that the Republic can't recover and continue to fight the Children of the Sun. No shipyard here. Damn it! God damn! We need a new ship.
Don't stay behind. I won't die for you.
Same to you, Bradley. I hope you have better aim than when you tried to kill us.
Coordinates set, Captain. Waiting for course confirmation.
Engines at maximum power, May. Let's get rid of those scouts.
Let's go back and get repaired first, shall we? I hope that's 200 kilometers away. I really hope we don't get ambushed on the way. That could be bad. That could be really bad. Wow, okay. Hopefully we can get some repairs. And then wherever we're going, Bolfugja, we can find a new ship that can take a bit more of a beating and dish a bit more of a beating out. It looks like we have run out of firepower with those missiles. They have served us extremely well, but the difficulty is now ramping up extremely sharply. We must simply search for alternative firepower options, and three weapon slots is just not going to cut it anymore. Okay, looks like we made it in one piece. That's good. Let's get some repairs.
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
get some repairs. We'll check the markets, sell anything we can, and then we will continue in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.